Hey guys, this is Carbonated Pork with another episode of Pork's Winning Barbecue Sauce. I've been watching Jack stream his light tanks, and I got the urge to do some light tanking of my own. So this map pops up. Let me just kind of pause the pregame countdown timer, and we'll kind of discuss what the game plan is for this particular fight. So first things first, we kind of eyeball the team composition here. Quite a bit of heavies on both sides. Of course, they're tier 10s. Got some artillery, plenty of light tanks. Our team also has all of those things. But, it's kind of pushing me to kind of stay wary of fighting in the field. It's really easy to get wrecked there. We've got a gorilla and a claws guy on their side that could really put a hurting on me. We've got a couple good scouts. Of particular note, though, is Platoon 1 on our side. We have a pair of E100s. But I have to at least assume that they're talking to each other. That might be a good thing if they're greens or reasonably skilled. We'll see how it goes. So my first course of action once this match starts, I'm not going to do what most of the scouts are going to do. Most of the scouts are going to go to the field. I'm actually going to run down this way and see if I can't get lights down this road, and then kind of hover around this general vicinity and kind of play it by ear. See what I can do to help our team win. The RU-251 is not really a brawling tank. It's a scout tank. So you have to be really opportunistic and really kind of preserve yourself when you're in this sort of situation. So let's get that replay started here. I'm going to kind of speed it up a little bit while I make my way towards the town.
Move out.
There we go. Going down that road like I said I would. Let me just pause this and show you kind of what's going on my side. Everybody is going town. Not really what I had expected. I had expected some people to go town, but this could be a good thing. You can actually win this map almost entirely in the city. If you win that city fight and you put a hurting on the other team enough, then you essentially have turned the field into cleanup. Just stragglers, really. So let's get this going. Going forth to get some lights down that road. And of course, our guys are like, holy crap, everybody's going to the city. We're retarded. I get a couple lights. I'm safe in that kind of situation because they're not really expecting to see a light tank blast down that road. So I'm able to get some lights and boogie, get some intel, and kind of get a feel for the deployment. Let me kind of pause once again and kind of describe a little bit of what I'm seeing on the map. We haven't seen a lot of their tanks, but we have a general feel for what's going on. This is kind of the big unknown. They probably have a lot of light and medium tanks here. They've got some guys that have pushed into that F-line road, which doesn't bode well for us if we get caught by those guys. We've got an E100 here, and we have an E100 here. They've split up a little bit to kind of cover these firing lanes. Let me kind of clear that annotation out. So basically, the enemy can attack us this direction, they can attack us this direction, they can attack us this direction, and they can attack us this direction. if you're walking into that kind of situation where there's a bunch of people firing on you, you're going to get wrecked. You don't know where you're going to get shot from. And that's how you lose games. That's how you lose fights, is when you get shot on the side and you're not expecting it. So I'm going to try and... let me clear out that annotation again. I'm going to try and clear off this one by aiming down the one line and just presenting both the threat of getting shot and the desire or the light tank boner to hit a light tank. Everybody wants that damage, so just putting my tank out there, making it visible, is going to make people look down the one line back at me in the hopes that they can kill me. So I've been talking a lot. Let me let the replay continue, and we'll see how this plays out a little bit. Basically a lot of waiting. You know, I've got my plan. I know people are going to be going down the one line. You know, there's one of the guys. This General Gaming FP3 fellow. Also without a clan tag. Okay, so one thing that I want you to notice here is how much I pay attention to where my enemy's turrets are located. I get a cheeky shot off at the 704 and back off. Now that they've been hit, they're going to start looking down the one line and they're going to start waiting for me, right? So I'm just going to put my cursor over the enemy tank silhouettes just so I can get a feel for where they're looking. So I'm going to peek out right now. I like these guys. They are looking my way. They're looking my way. This is good, because if they're looking at me, they're not looking at my team. So I've cut off that avenue. Let myself go dark. Let them think I've run away a little bit. Poke again. I got lit. Look, I'm holding up like 3 big guns with a light tank. That's conveying a serious advantage. In this case, I'm making a mistake using heat because I've got some debris to shoot through to hit these guys, and like there's a car in front of the KB3. I can't hit the KB3 with an AP round. I try. Doesn't quite make it. But check this out. Look, city is going great. We cut off that avenue. The enemy has taken field, but that's okay. They haven't killed anyone there. And I've essentially taken up 3 tanks' time with my light tank. I've conveyed an advantage to my team here. Alright, 704 is starting to look at the T-57 and Super Pershing and stuff. Sorry.
That one bounced. Ready to fire.
Keeping these guys looking at me as much as I can. The 704 really wants me, but he's going to look by. Hit him.
Enemy armor is damaged. Target released.
Let me pause this. My guys have flanked these 3 tanks that have basically been doing not a whole lot because they've been looking at me. The enemy has taken the field. They're looking down the F line, but they don't really have anything to shoot at except maybe the side scraping E75 here. I'm guessing he's side scraping in this case. And really, this is playing out a lot like an assault map instead of capture the flag. We basically, we've taken city. We have now what I think is a pretty great HP advantage, and I've actually contributed quite a bit here, rather than getting myself wrecked out in the field. Turn this on. really, the rest of this match isn't particularly interesting. You can see how the rest of it plays out. It's basically just a lot of cleanup at this point because we've gained enough of advantage and freed up enough of our still alive tanks to clean up. We're now in the cleanup phase. The game's been won already.
We didn't penetrate their armor. I don't see the target.
So here I go. I've seen that artillery, the 261. I'm gonna clean him up
Ready to fire.
and get surprised by a pattern.
Vehicle destroyed.
It happens from time to time. We've conceded ownership. So I try and get behind cover and then boogie after that missed shot. And I'll let that E100 take that M46 pattern on. At this point, the game is won. I'm just padding damage. I know that T-49 and Patton are going to be covering that D road. The T-71 and Jag Panther are probably going south. They are. I'm just going to clean them up. Maybe get a nice kill on this T-71.
Target acquired.
With that shot, T-71 whips around, and I just finish him off.
Enemy armor is destroyed. Target acquired.
Let me pause this for a second. If you're not very familiar with light tank plays, you can learn something a little bit interesting from this particular situation. This is kind of a teaching moment of sorts. The art of juking. Basically, I'm going to make this guy think that I'm going to pull to his right, my left. So he'll start rotating that way to try and finish me off here. I hit him once. Look, he's gone full right. He's expecting me to continue that path. I pull right, get another shot off with auto aim, and basically preserve myself in that situation. You know, I could have just as easily died. That was kind of lucky, I'm not going to lie. But those little tricks, you know, are kind of paramount to good light tank play when you're, fighting. Also, watching turrets with silhouettes. You know, this guy starts looking at me. It's time to back off. He gets killed. That's the end of the game. So there we are. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching.